Okay guys, just packing the van for East London. Got a few things to get in there. We're looking quite busy in here. We've got all our corner pieces painted. These are the seals for the doors, obviously door frames painted. We've got acoustic panels, we've got all the Rockwell inside. We've got PJ, hello. Corner pieces for the back. We have got the doors all painted up. We've got the hinges on those. What we'll actually do is paint those again when they're on site. And then we've got all our trims. So quite a lot of stuff. Gets a bit busy in here when we're trying to finish a job. Got our tricoya strips, which we've painted these both sides, so these go round the doors on the outside. Got our glass window there for the inside. Yeah, so we're gonna get loaded up. The next time you see us, we shall probably be in East London. Wow. Wow, the heat off that. Is it an Audi?
It looked like a Polo to me.
You can feel the heat.
Oh, God.
Cold. Okay guys, we're just back in East London at the home recording studio, the 3 metre by 4 metre. We're going to be finishing over the next couple of days. We've had an already disastrous entrance to the property because we've worked out the carpet that's been delivered is actually the wrong colour. Always check the carpet, so we may be doing wood floor, we're not sure, but you know, we're flexible. That's how we get by. We're very flexible. Let's have a look inside, see what we've got to do anyway. So obviously, room's all been fully plastered. We've got all the cable through for the back boxes. So first thing we generally do with the room is we'll go through and put all the back boxes, like dry fit them and mark the holes, get the plugs in. Same with the consumer unit and the light, and also the holes for the 4-inch fan grills. We'll get all those cut out, and then what I normally do is we'll spray coat this, and the customer's chosen a paint for that, so we'll let you know what that is in a bit. It's kind of like just a little bit of an off-white. It's a farrow and ball colour. As I'm doing that, the guys can be outside doing the gutter and finishing some of the outer bits. So that's our first job. So we'll crack on with that and bring you guys back once we're set up. Welcome to the room where we do all the preparation. Don't we, Jacob? Can I pass the back here briefly? Being nice to the electrician, and we've actually stripped the cable back.
Always do it away from you.
Well, here we are. So we're being nice to the electrician, as Chris was saying. To save having to strip back this cable whilst the box is mounted. We've done it beforehand, so there's plenty of room.
And we've got a special tool for it.
Yeah, which is...
What's the tool, DJ?
I can't remember what the thing's called, but
it's armoured cable cutter.
Directional blade, which you can see is now quite worn. It bites in and goes...
They just sort of break off, don't they?
It's pre-scored it, so then when you wiggle it...
So it doesn't take it off completely, but it's sort of... Otherwise you end up with quite a messy cut, don't you?
Go like that.
Quite satisfying, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Okay guys, so we're just about to start spray painting the room. We're using the Graco GXF air sprayer. We're also using this Armstead trademark paint, which is breathable, and we've actually had this colour match to a farrow and ball colour called Salt. So it's like a little bit of an off-white, it's kind of a little bit grey. What we'll do with that is just water it down by about 10% just to get it through the spray system. Little tip is, if you spray in a room, I mean obviously you might roller this, but the advantage of spraying it with something like this is it can be done in 10 minutes. What happens generally is, because obviously we'll be spraying up and down, you'll be landing at the bottom every time, and you tend to get a massive build-up of it on the floor. So we'll just put something down like this to sort of catch it a little bit. We're going to water that down, get it in the hopper, and then I'll start spraying. I've also got the suit on, which is £2.99 from Toolstation, which will basically just save me getting completely covered in white specks of paint. Yeah, so we'll get this sorted. The guys are outside doing some other bits. I'll get it sprayed down, one coat, give it half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we can do the next coat and get on with some other stuff. Okay, so I'll bring you guys back once we're ready to spray.
Got the feeling in your bones. make you feel right at home. Honey, does it well. Keep me dancing till I'm dead. 'Cause I could run a mile like this. Head over heels, feels like this. The sun has got me on my track. I ain't never looking back.
Gonna do the ceiling next, guys, so I'm gonna get rid of the camera. The guys are just getting the guttering on now. I've just done one coat of paint, just waiting for that to dry. So the guttering's got to go on the front on this one because it's quite tight round the back and there isn't really any access. We did the slope to the front, so they're just going to get the gutter pipe, the down pipe in down to here. This is kind of the lowest point there. And then I'm going to get back on the spray painting once that's gone off. Okay guys, so that's the second coat of paint on. What I'm going to do now, actually stop raining a little bit. I'm going to take this cover off. We've got a black UPVC window for the outside, so I'm going to get that fitted, get the glass in, get it silicone round and expandy foam round. We'll just be doing that now and yeah, see how we get on. Okay guys, so we're back here this morning. We've got the guttering on and the gutter strip on the top. Windows in, the outer window anyway. This all got sprayed down, so this is just drying. You can see where it's going a little bit lighter. And this is the Farrow and Ball salt colour. So a few things to do. We've kind of got a bit of ahead of the game with this one, so we got the flooring already. I think the first thing we'll probably do is get the guys to put all the back boxes on, which we've already pre-marked and done the plugs, and the reason for that is so we don't damage the paintwork. And I'll probably start getting the door frames in, and we've got the window to slot in there, so that'll all have to be cleaned before we get the window in. We'll have to give this a good clean up with some alcohol. Plenty to do this morning, and we're hoping to finish this one today. We've got a wood floor to go in. Pretty much everything outside's done. So yeah, we'll bring you guys back once we're set up.
Me?
Well, the door fits, so that's always a good sign. Okay guys, quick update. We've got all the back boxes on now. Consumer units on, ready for the electrician. Got back boxes there. This is all drying nicely. We've got a door pretty much working. So that all shuts. We need to put all the seals on and stuff, and obviously put the inner door in. Got the window trim round. We just put a bit of filler on there to hide the holes. PJ's gone on the other side just to finish a couple of bits. We're just sort of trying to make a little bit of a temporary step for the customer, because obviously it's quite high, this one, and we've actually done cladding a little bit lower to sort of accommodate this.
Did I hear my name?
So yeah, you carry on. So we've got some of this timber sleepers which we've cut up. We're just going to try and make a little bit of a step. Yeah, well, it's all taking shape. So that's our little temporary step, which probably might end up being a bit more permanent, but actually works pretty well. gives you a bit of a step down. Yeah.
Oh, well, it also gives you a step up.
True.
It's a multi-purpose step.
That's the one. Okay guys, we're getting there with the build now. Got a few bits to do. Things like around the door trims and the seals that go around the door. What we do is we offer the seals up afterwards. So for example, obviously this is latching now here, but we haven't put the recess with the seal built into it. The reason we do it that way is so we can get it nice and tight against the door. Inside, this is all clear now. Still sort of drying off a little bit. You can see it's a little bit patchy with the spray paint. It's quite a thick coat actually. But yeah, we've got the window in now. All this expanding foam's just going off. We've got a one-piece surround which is going to go on. If you've seen the last video, you'll see how we did that. I think the next thing we're going to tackle is probably the wood floor actually. So what we think we'd do is get the underlay down, get the wood floor down, then we can get the acoustic panels on, and then skirting board, archy, trims, finish the doors, fill the doors with sand, and then we're done. This one's really taking shape. We've got an electrician coming in tomorrow. The client's actually using their own electrician, so they'll come in and sort out all the electrics. We've got this kinetic light system, which works off a little fob switch there. You might see that on some of our other videos. It's got a little receiver, so you press that, and obviously that'll activate the light outside, which is just above the door. Yeah, all the guttering's on, window trims are all done. We've got a silicone round all these, but we use a tricoya reveal here. So this is made of tricoya painted black, and then we'll just silicone down either side. That lasts 25 years underwater, so it's a pretty good product. Okay, so we'll bring you guys back once we're a bit further on, and hopefully we'll get this done in the next 2 or 3 hours.
What?
Let's get on with the wood floor.
Yank it then. Molasses, is that with the class?
We get some more panels before this.
Hi guys, that's us finished on the 4 metre by 3 metre build in East London. Let's just have a little round. So on this one we've got the downpipe here and the guttering on the top, mainly because there wasn't really enough room around the back. So we've got the guttering on the front, and the client's going to put a water butt there, I think. This is a slightly bigger window than normal, so it's 120 by 60. We've got our double soundproof doors. We've made a little bit of a step there because this is on a little bit of a raised base, only because of the angle of the garden. On the sides of the building, we've got the anthracite cladding, which is maintenance free, obviously because it's very tight, so we had to take the fence panels out to do that. Let's have a little look inside. So this one's got, the panels are actually, if you've not seen the video before, this is Lora, L-O-R-A, which is a sort of like bluey green. So we think we've got 6 panels and 3 corner base traps, and then we did a little tiny panel for above the window, which is going to be a desk here. We've got sockets around the perimeter of the room. So I think we've got 5 sockets. Got our lighting switches. So we've got a kinetic light switch for the outside light, so that's like a remote. We've got our single light switch, which PJ is just delivering to me now. Fantastic, thank you. Consumer units over here. We've got our soundproof window, which has got 8 layers of glass in. Let's just see what it looks like with the door shut, PJ. Very quiet. This goes very quiet in here. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want to consider your own build, or you want to give us a shout about that, use the link in the description. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.